What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and we are back with some more roasting, and we're going to start with a gentleman by the name of Vanat. And Vanat wants to know if he should build Crescent and just kind of look over his builds and his roster. So as far as your cards, my friend, your White Fox, your Luna card, your Baby Spider card are excellent. The Loki card is just fine. I mean, it's in the top 10, at least in my opinion. So is the Black Panther card. And this one does have the all basic attack, which is really great. Your card effects, your cooldown looks really good. You've got 13% Pierce, the same as me, which is pretty awesome. Which means you're going to be pushing near stage 30. You might even be doing stage 30 on your account with some of your characters. Your stats look really great. Your physical attack's a little bit low. It's nice you got that physical attack proc, but man, your energy attack is absolutely insane, brother. It looks awesome. And as far as building Crescent, that's really going to be a matter of opinion. You know, if you take a look at some of Free-to-Play Adventures videos, shout out to Free-to-Play Adventures, he says that Crescent is the ABX meta, and the guy does focus a tremendous amount on ABX. I believe the Venom will probably be during Silence season, still be the combat hero, but Crescent might be she's probably going to be the ABX meta. Her score is around 400 to 500,000 more than Venom's, depending on how much power you already have with your current Venom or your Moon Knight if you're using him still. So it's really just going to depend on, you know, if you really think it's actually worth building her for that amount of gain, right? If you're very focused on ABX, then I would say more than likely you're probably going to want to go ahead and build her. But if you're not really too worried about gaining, you know, 400, 500,000 points, depending on how much you can already score already, it's really up to you. As far as your characters, nice rage, energy attack, looking good. Nice. The more I do these roster reviews, the more I see less mistakes, which is actually pretty awesome. It actually makes me a lot happier to see people that have everything all together and are doing really well with setting up their accounts, because that means they don't have to change anything. Let's see here. Nice. I mean, they're looking good. Nice. Very good. I mean, brother, it looks like everything's in order as far as what I can see. Very nice looking roster here. All right, so Quinn Davis just wants me to take a look at his account. So as far as your cards, my friend, these are excellent cards. All these cards you can absolutely keep working on. These are the pretty much, in my opinion, except for the all new different Marvel card, these are the best P cards in the game. Absolutely amazing. You really, in my opinion, you really should just focus on one card at a time instead of focusing on multiple cards. But, you know, I would either work on the White Fox card or the Luna card right now, because you already got 2 blue stars on them. And I can imagine you're probably trying to get a little extra Pierce. And right now, you don't have any Pierce at all, because you need at least 3 blue stars on one of those cards. As far as your card stats, your cooldown is insanely low, my friend. I see now why you're trying to craft your cards, because you're trying to gain some cooldown on your cards. That is amazing to me that you have 5 of these cards, but you don't have enough cooldown. So you got no cooldown on this one. Wow, no cooldown. Wow, you're gonna have cooldown on this one. Your only cooldown is gonna be from your cable card. Holy mother of crappers. Wow. Okay, so the best advice that I can give you, since you already have the best cards already equipped to gain some cooldown, is just re-roll 2 of these cards. Now, your Guardians of the Galaxy card here actually does have a cooldown on it, and you would actually be a lot better off. You got critical damage here instead. You'd actually be better off to have cooldown. Now, I know you don't want to re-roll this to get ignore defense or get or re-roll or have a chance of changing your all attack. So, I mean, you might not want to do that. Your Baby Spider card here. Baby Spider card, I would actually try to re-roll this one. Maybe don't re-roll the Guardians of the Galaxy card, because you might get rid of that all basic attack damage increase. But if you re-roll this card, I mean, even if you lose critical rate and critical damage, that's not going to be a massive deal for you. And honestly, cooldown is on where that recovery rate is. And if you did re-roll it, maybe you could get an energy attack proc instead down there where that critical rate is. I think you'd be better off trying to re-roll this and then just try to combine your cards to try to get cooldown on them, because the star second from the right is where your actual cooldown stat is, and you got 5 cards here that you could gain cooldown from. So I think what I would do is I would try to just re-roll the baby spider card and try to get cooldown on this. And then for your cable card, keep working on it, craft combine it again, and in hopes to get some cooldown where your second from the right yellow star is. Hopefully you get some cooldown, and that would give you enough cooldown that you could actually play, because this is hurting you, my friends. The fact that you're not able to run through your rotations is decreasing your survivability, it's decreasing your damage. It is hurting you something tremendously. That is exactly what I would do. And as far as your stats are looking fine. I mean, obviously we always want more attack. Your attack speed could be a little bit better. You really want that around 18 to 21%. And as far as characters, let me see how your builds are looking here. Okay. Cable. Nice. You could throw some extra energy attack urus on, these characters that only have 3 of them on there to really kind of bump up their damage. Nice. Got a little love in old Deadpool, I see. A little love in Deadpool. Too bad Deadpool isn't very good for World Boss Legend, unfortunately. Okay. How's your rogue looking? Don't have urus on a lot of your characters, my friend. That's actually hurting you quite a bit. I mean, it's good you got these urus. These physical attack urus on Hulk are useless. His attack's actually based off of HP. So you really need to give him some other HP urus. You got an HP Odin's Blessing on here, which is really great. And the other HP is good, but that physical attack isn't doing anything for him at all. This physical attack, I mean, the critical damage might help, but I think that's already going to be maxed out from his uniform. Yeah, the physical attack Odin's Blessing, I mean, really, you'd want to equip those things, my friend. Those are not helping him at all. You really, I think, the biggest thing that I'm seeing here is you really need to get some Odin's Blessings on these characters and really try to bump up their ISO 8 sets so you can get the full attack bonus from them. I mean, having these 4-star ISOs and 5-star ISOs is fine, but really when you start getting 6-star ISOs and you start awakening them, it's going to be a lot better. Okay. Again, you can just regular urus. It's like you want to just use Odin's Blessings on your characters and you don't want to use the regular urus, but believe me, those things make a big difference on your account. All right, so Naga just wants me to take a look at his account. Let me see what you got here, buddy. Okay, these are really amazing looking cards. So let's see here. You have, you got an insane amount of cooldown, 62%. You got 13% pierce, nice. All of your stats look really nice. I mean, you almost got a nice little balance of physical attack and energy attack, which is really great. Your attack speed is in a pretty much sweet spot at 19%. Very cool. 47% max HP. Really great for survivability and PvP. So let's see how your builds are looking. All right, brother. These are looking quite nice. I see you got some HP, really for PvP. I see. All right. I don't know why you have a skill cooldown Uru on Quicksilver, especially with the amount of quick cooldown that you have. You really don't need this, my friend. Yeah, you don't need skill cooldowns at all for your characters. All right, looking good. It looks like your characters are built the way they should be built. It looks like you have the right ISO 8 sets, the right CTPs on your characters. Yeah, I mean, this is a good looking account. This is a really good looking account, man. Shout out to you, brother. Awesome. So Chung Lei wants me to take a look at his account. So let's see what we got going on here, buddy. All right, man. So I can definitely tell that you are a newer player. You're probably more than likely free to play. And you're doing things the way they should be doing. I mean, you're going to want to replace this card here with a P card. I mean, you're going to replace your cards that are non-P cards with P cards. Like, this is going to be the next card that you're going to replace. Because this is actually a really good card. Let me look at your stats here. Your cooldown's looking nice, 29%. Your Nord defense is really great. It's pretty wild that you actually got 2% pierce with these cards already. That's pretty, actually, you're doing really well for this young account. I mean, your attack speed looks good. Your physical attack's a little bit low, but still really nice. You're going to have 33% total in physical attack. and you're going to have, you know, about 60% energy attack. This is actually a really good start for your account, but definitely replace this with another P card that you're going to end up getting from the store. And I really wouldn't advise working on this, but however, if you're free to play and you plan on staying free to play, maybe you would want to go ahead and keep working on this. But the first thing I would do is try to replace this card with a P card in hopes to maybe start working on crafting that. And go ahead and keep working on crafting this card here. You've already put a lot of work into it, and keep working on trying to get this thing completely done. And I really wouldn't work on this card here. I would actually try to get a different P card other than this one, like the Baby Spider, the Cable card, Guardians of the Galaxy, White Fox, Crescent card. I mean, those are all going to be better cards. The Luna card, all those cards are going to be better than that one there. As far as your characters, let's see how we're looking here. So I imagine we're not going to see a lot of urus. I mean, this is a pretty young account. All right. Okay, let's see here. But it does look like you are building your characters the way they should be built. I'm seeing the right urus with the right characters here. Very nice. Let's see how Ghost Rider looks here. Good, good. Yeah, looking good, brother. Looking good. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you're building the right characters. Very nice. I would advise building, you know, maybe Falcon or Cable. Human Torch would be a really great one. Let me see who else here. Bait is insane. I mean, there's a lot of characters that you can definitely work on and transcend. I mean, White Fox tier 3 would be pretty awesome for you. War Machine would also be a really great tier 3 for you, brother. All right, so Ronna just wants me to take a look at his account. So let's see what you got going on, brother. All right, man, your Cable card, your Guardians of the Galaxy card are freaking amazing. I mean, really, at this point, you could go ahead and keep working on your P cards and just replace this with a different P card. And yeah, your cooldown looks really great. Your ignore defense. These are really good looking cards, Test, man. Really great. Shout out to you, brother. You're doing a great job with that. And as far as your characters, okay. All right, good. Let's see what we got here. Rage, Overdrive, looking nice. We got an all physical attack. So I can already tell that you know how to build your characters. You got the right ISO sets on them. You got the right urus on them. Very nice. You even got a Molecule Man leveled up. I don't even have Molecule Man leveled up on my account. Let's see here. Nice. I mean, it's a good looking account. Good looking account. You might want to put a Rage on Scarlet, especially if you're trying to do better in ABX. But yeah, you got some old Thanos there, rocking the old Thanos. CTB of Judgment or Rage to be better on Apocalypse if you're ABX oriented. More than likely, you might be probably more World Boss oriented instead of ABX, judging from what I'm seeing so far. Let's see here. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, it's a good looking account, bud. It's a really good looking account. You got a lot of great tier 3s already, a lot of which that I don't even have. So yeah, great looking account, man. Shout out to you, brother. All right, Daniel, so let's see what you got here, buddy. Okay, so as far as your cards, Guardians of the Galaxy, Luna, White Fox are amazing looking cards. I would not craft this card unless you're PvP oriented. If you're not PvP oriented, I would not craft this card. I'd actually wait to get a different card. And let's see here. Cooldown looks really good. Your stats are looking nice. Not too shabby at all. You get a nice little balance of physical and energy tech, which is something that I always like to see. An excessive attack speed, which is just fine. You got a good amount of max HP, which again for PvP is really good. And even good for PvE as far as survivability. And as far as your characters, let's see. Let's take a look at what we got here. All right. See energy attack, CTP of Judgment, Power of Angry Hawk. Really great. All right, good. Okay. Looks pretty sweet so far. More than likely, you're probably not even using Quicksilver, unfortunately. Let's see here. But it looks like you're using the right urus. You're using the right obelisk on your characters. I mean, you got Rage on Scarlet, which is just fine. You're using energy attack with her, which is great. I mean, I see less and less mistakes on these accounts the more that I look at them, which is actually a great thing. Got some love in Shang-Chi, which is awesome, or Shang-Chi. Good looking account, man. Really nice. Really great looking account, man. Shout out to you, brother. Awesome. But if you are ABX oriented, I mean, yeah, I do really think you're probably not ABX oriented because you don't even have your Apocalypse leveled up. You're probably just focused on World Boss more than likely. All right, so Newer Dyna wants me to take a look at his account. Let's see what you got going on, buddy. Okay, so I would have never advised you to start working on this card right here, but the damage is done. You've already put a little bit of work into this thing. And, you know, I don't know if you're PvP oriented or you're PvE oriented, but if you're PvE oriented, well, really, you're going to want to replace this card here anyways with a P card. You know, wait till you get a new P card from the store and maybe switch it out for this Gwenpool #1 card here. And if you're not PvP oriented, I know this is a quality 7 card, but I'd probably replace this with a different P card. Again, like the cards that I've previously mentioned, like the Guardians of the Galaxy, Luna, Cable, Baby Spider, you know, Crescent, whatever maybe. So let's see. Your cooldown looks really good. You're going to have a good amount of max HP. Let's see here. And your attack stats look nice. Your attack speed's a little bit low, but it's not too bad at 16%. And as far as your characters, yeah, I mean, looks pretty sweet so far. I mean, you're either going to want to, if you're building Shang-Chi or Shang-Chi for PvP, you're really going to give him a different obelisk other than this. I mean, CTP of Authority, something like that would be just fine for this character. Let me see here. Energy attack. Good, good. You know, you want to put a Rage or Judgment on Mephisto if you ever get one. More than likely, from the looks of your account, I'd say you're probably more than likely free to play, so CTPs are probably really hard to come by for you. Or at least getting the right CTP, because we do get a free CTP every once in a while, but unfortunately it's RNG, so a lot of times we don't get the ones that we want. Okay, CTP of Energy would be really great on Proxima. CTP of Regeneration would be awesome on Silver Surfer. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the biggest thing that's hurting you, is the fact that, you know, you don't have really any CTPs. It's good they get CTP of Insight on Cyclops. Good. Refinement on Hog. Okay. We already looked at Shang-Chi. Okay. So you probably haven't even went through the epic quest. Yeah, I mean, that's really the big thing, man. You're using the right ISO 8 sets. You're using the right obelisk on your characters. So you're doing a really great job with that, buddy. Really, really nice. Just keep working on your characters. Keep trying to develop them. You know, maybe hopefully you'll get some good CTPs that you can switch out for some of these big time characters like Super Giant. You know, if you get a CTP of Judgment, I would highly suggest slapping one on Super Giant because you already have it transcended. All good. You got a CTP of Energy on Beta Ray. But it looks like you're off to a really great start on your account. All right, so let's take a look at Dave's account here. So as far as your cards, buddy, these are some excellent looking cards, just immaculate. I see you're really trying to prolong and wait for another card to replace with this Black Panther card. Even though you crafted it, you had some real crappy luck with it, but all of your other cards look absolutely insane. And your cooldown, all of your stats look really great. You got 20% Pierce, which is amazing. You got a pretty decent balance of physical attack and energy attack. You know, slightly more energy attack than physical attack, but that's to be expected on a lot of accounts. You got energy attack proc. This is a really solid looking account. And as far as your characters, really, really nice. Okay, some energy attack there, really good. I imagine, judging from your cards, that you're going to have your characters built the way they should be built. You got Judgment on him. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Spectacular. Using a mighty CTP on Doom. Sweet, 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 sweet. Okay. Good, good, good. Rage, rage. Nice, nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, you're using the right urus. You're using the right obelisk. You're using the right ISO 8 sets. You're leveling up the characters the way that you should. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Nice, man. I mean, really, so far today, I haven't really found a whole lot of mistakes. Y'all are getting it done now, let me tell you. Yeah, I mean, this is an amazing looking account. I don't think I need to look at it any further than this. Shout out to you, brother. This is an awesome looking account. So Ad in here wants to know on which transcendent characters to focus on next. So let's take a look at what you got going on here, buddy. Let me see. He says he's a casual ABX player, but really more focused with World Boss. So let me see who you don't have. Okay, Transcendent Carrier. I mean, Blade, no. Hulkbuster might be a really good choice, but really he's going to be more for AC than anything. Luke Cage, honestly, man, Luke Cage is freaking still pretty awesome for Timeline. I know you said that you play Timeline from time to time. This might be a really good character to level up. I mean, you got a lot of great Transcendent characters already leveled up. I mean, Ben would be a really great support for Human Torch or for the Maker. Monica there's got a nice little leadership for all allies, you know, for PvE. Honestly, you know, from the sounds of what I read from your comment, you're really probably more about PvE and you're more about just doing that damage. So I think Wave would be a really great choice because she has such a great supervillain passive. The increased damage to supervillains by 50%. I mean, transcending this character actually would be really, really helpful for your account. Yelena's actually pretty strong, but I really think you're probably going to get the most usefulness out of Wave or Luke Cage. I mean, so if you're trying to do a little bit better in Timeline, go for Luke Cage. If you're trying to do a little bit better in World Boss, then I would go for Wave. So this video has to come to an end because it's been super long already. But I do want to say that one of the people that commented in my post that I put up, God of Thunder, I tried your IGN quite a few times, my friend, and it just wouldn't work. So that's why I didn't do a review of your account. But if you are interested in getting roasted, go ahead and put it in the comments down below. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT+7 time. The link will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.